Hey everyone, T-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Alright, so King George V. Man, a Bismarck could probably take a lion too, but I'm going to use my Hindenburg to do that. There we go. I forgot it was instant. That was kind of jarring for a second. Cool. Both of you, go here. That's a Type 9. Can you kill this thing for me, please? Thank you. Okay. So, problem solved. Yeah, I'm gonna have them rally down here. Same with all the other ships. Cool. These guys I'm gonna fly over here this turn, just because we're gonna start our bombing runs on the Iowas. And that's probably gonna get some of our stuff shot down. We're gonna need a lot more if they're gonna be consistent about that. Which I really hope they're not. Okay, I don't think there are any other ships, dang it, that was too far away, that are actually close enough to get at my my transports and stuff right now. So they should be pretty much safe. Okay, more of these, always. Okay, we got a couple major targets here. I want to at least make sure we get these ones weathered a bit. Okay, the rest of us are going to focus in on this. I need to take these Iowas out before they end up causing me more trouble in the future. I should stop clicking and just use my buttons. Is it just the one Iowa? Yeah, one Iowa, two C2s. We'll probably get a decent number of our 88s shot down doing this, but it's completely worth it if it's taking down more of their guys. I can't have their tanks regularly making landfall, so I need to blow up any convoys they build in this area. Okay, the Iowa's not on top anymore. Come on, hit the thing. I at least don't want to waste my bombers. I need them out here. We're having a rough go of this. The Iowas just have so many hit points, but somehow we can hit them without too big an issue. It's these C2s that are giving us trouble. I'm missing half the bombs on these things. Ouch. My word. Oh, come on. That's like 8 now that we've got shot down. And triple that have just outright missed. Okay, one more damage point on that thing and we can blow it up. Of course, yeah, you're just going to have to get a couple more cheap shots in first. Really? You're going to make me hit the convoy? Oh. And we haven't even destroyed one, and now we're hitting the convoy for some reason. There. Destroy that thing. Okay, no more Iowa. There we go. Okay. We'll destroy it if we have spare planes by the end. I have some other guys we need to hit first. So let's see. These have all the flak on them. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're out of range anyway. We're going to wipe out them. But I also want to wipe out this stack here. Does that one have flak? That one does. How many guys are in here? Not that many. We might be able to wipe out all 3 of these. Still no 1941s? No, but a... wait. Yeah, none. Okay. An absolute buttload of 1939s. Just send them all down here. That's fewer for them to upgrade. It's too bad I never get better infantry. What's up with that? America and Britain do? Is it just an allied thing? Also, all their infantry are so fast. Both of them become 1941s, and they can all move twice. The British ones can move twice by default, but from what I understand of Britain, that's pretty normal. They had a lot of motorized stuff mixed in with everything they did, so all of their units were very mobile. It's one of the things that made them such a nightmare. They were really good at outmaneuvering. It's kind of sad how far the UK has fallen. They really were something. So was Canada. And Australia. You look back on their contributions during World War I and II. Those dudes got stuff done. And of course, prior to that, Britain owned the world. Oh yeah, kill that. It's actually perfect. These are the guys I wanted to use next. Okay, we're going to want to reduce... oh. I don't think there's anything in range of them. No. Okay, so that's that whole stack. Let's start in on this one. Okay, I just had to make doubly sure that we weren't going to miss a fighter that shows up. I'm pretty sure Brazil doesn't even have the resources to put into making them. Obviously, any city can build a fighter for free, pretty much, but I don't think they're going to. Okay. Don't I have them all here? Yeah. We're going to finish off this stack before we're done. Alright. There's still a couple mostly uninjured ones. They had that guy in the forest and they didn't move him into the city. That's frustrating. Can I get both of these to just stay where they are? There we go. Okay, I think we've got them all. Let's do this. Oh, right. There we go. There we go. Yeah, they're gonna stay where they are for now. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Or not. I'm not ready for you guys yet. Just fortify them. There we go. Okay, that's that whole stack. So they're in range too, then. We'll take them next. Goodbye, stack. Let's see, though. Do I actually want to hit those ones here? I think I want to go for these guys. Oh wow, that was all of them. Okay. Holy smokes, we got them all and still have some left? Okay, that's a lot of guys. We might need some support down here, but until something actually moves that far, I'm keeping them where they are. There you are. Oh, yeah, that... Oh, an interceptor. They had fighters over there. More than one. Okay, this is what, 2 Iowas? Yep, and a C2. This is going to be rough. This is even worse than the last one. Harder to breach. We'll get shot down more often. But they don't have that many Iowas. Or planes, for that matter. So the more we destroy, the more they have to build just to keep up. Which isn't a huge deal for America right now. But best to get them, you know, before they have a massive fleet that never stops. Kind of nip it in the bud situation. I can't even complain about failing to harm them so much. Like, we were just having trouble hurting the infantry marching through the jungle, and their defense is what, around like, probably in the 40s at most, if I'm calculating that right. That's half of what these things have on a good day. I am shocked that that is our first actual AA loss. I probably shouldn't have said anything, but I got a comment on it, right? Well, there goes another Heinkel. Credit where it's due, those Heinkels did some work in Britain. Okay, we've failed a lot of bombing runs here. Let's start doing a little better, guys. Just too little. How far away are... Whoa, I just clicked the wrong button. How far away are they? 1, 2, 3... Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So I can't get them. That's too bad. You guys stay where you are. There's no telling what I might need them for. Oh yeah, that thing. Okay, I'm gonna need them at Brisbane, because I want to take New Caledonia, and right now I do not have enough forces in the area to actually do that. We can even get them from Winton? That's nuts. Okay, let's observe the area here. Is this a hill? Nope. This is in the plains. They didn't have that many guys last time. If we can hit at all, what in the world's going on here? Okay, they could have some sort of, like, new, unfortified militia division that would probably hide beneath these units, because that's how weak they are, but it'd be a third guy, which would keep us from taking Broken Hill. Okay, my word, we had just enough. Okay, nothing in range for you. Yeah, just start shooting at this. It's probably going to shoot a few of us down. They have a habit of doing that. But I can't have lions roaming around. Really? This isn't good enough for both? There we go. Oh, I didn't want to bomb with that one. Oh well. Got him. Cool. Let's just take the hit. Wow, did we already neutralize all the units? No, not all of them. We're still hitting something. It's a lot of citizens, though. No, yeah, we haven't even gotten close. Okay, they just... looks like they have a bunch of infantry in there. Fire already taken out all of its defenders. I know Alice Springs doesn't have much. I'm starting to think that's a yes on the defender thing. Can you get a little closer? I still can't see. Please win this. Okay. No! Okay. Stupid British tank. Really, of all things to get in our way, it's a British tank brigade with 2 hit points? I knew they could have rushed something. I just thought, what are the odds that it's something that weak, that even a 1 hit point Matilda and infantry are enough to keep it hidden? Because I was pretty sure even a 4 hit point militia division has better defensive value than a 1 hit point Matilda. Although that could be wrong too, but really, a tank brigade? Now it should mean we don't have to chase it down and kill it at least. It's just going to be sitting there, because now it has to. I wanted us to take Adelaide this turn. But what are you going to do? That means, depending on where the property falls in Australia, it might take us another 2 turns to grab both of those cities. Okay, well, I guess these guys aren't going anywhere yet. I sort of expected them to. Go up here for now. As far as they can go. I thought I set this thing's rally point elsewhere. Yeah, over here. Oh, that's a Shikaku. Interesting. Well, now that they've taken Guam, no, Kwajalein would be their next target. At least if they're being reasonable. Let's espionage Dutch Harbor real quick. No new planes yet. It looks like hospitals are flagged to never be destroyed in bombing runs. Have you noticed that every city we take, no matter how badly we beat it down, pretty much always has a hospital unless it didn't have one to begin with? Can they actually do it? They did it. Cool. Okay, I think he must have gotten done cleaning something. You're needed over here. Really? Why Dresden? Why does it always choose the... Oh, it always chooses the smallest city to get the... that makes more sense. I made those ones small because they had less production capability. It sees them as small as the problem to be fixed. Which is wrong, but I get where it's coming from. There's a transport in here? Oh, there are transports in here. I am still, just every time I boot this thing up, so grateful that the nightmare of having to allocate each individual unit after they're built is no longer a thing I have to deal with. Like, that is so very, very helpful. These are 2 infantry, right? Yeah. What do I have in here? A panzer with 1 movement. Typical. Stay here for now, then. Actually, it can get there in 1 turn. Okay, they can't. Yeah, no, this one's useless. Stay there, then. So what's up here? What's going on with these? Oh. Oh, yeah. This is my real garrison. I want these guys to stay here. I want to send him there, because I don't remember what else I did with him. I wonder if we could clear that jungle space, this one here, if we really wanted to. This is a lot of work. Well, it's only 77, though. It's like a 300-man job. Yeah, just to clear one space. Oh, hey, look. A perfect Nisa now to guard them. Yeah, that works. What is this? Just a whole bunch. Let's see. Wake up them. Cool. How far can you go? 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So that one should be fine. Same. Cool. Well, I still have a lot of others. I have quite a few tanks over here that I can't use anyway. Where were those infantry at the top? Or nope, I still have room in my transports. That one's only got 5, so I can still carry 19. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Okay, so these are all full up. Sick. That's a forest too. Let's road that. Yeah, we'll have all of them go together. Oh, that's right. There's a whole bunch of infantry that moved here. 26. That didn't fortify any planes, though? Nope. So yeah, come up here for now. Next turn, we'll dispatch the other two. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay. So those tanks are on the way. I don't have to worry about moving more. I think I'll leave them where they are. Just because next turn is going to be pretty much where it falls, no matter what I do. I don't know where that other enemy is, but I might be able to land at New Caledonia next turn. I flew in a couple 88s. The ones here I think can reach it, as can the ones that are over here. So, these guys... Oh, that's actually not that many. I flew most of them up here, right. We'll bomb down whatever might be here, and then if the property falls properly, we'll focus on that above anything else. I do at least want to try and take that space right there, Because the French, all that they have is right here. And it's a bunch of infantry, a bunch of Marines. Oh man, that means they're going to try to hold that spot. They might attack us. They might. But I can't drop anything but infantry. Maybe I should wait. I should probably wait for our reinforcements. Because that's a lot of guys. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll have them actually probably park in Brisbane. Just to make sure that we don't get immediately blitzed, but we'll see. I'll have them drop next turn, assuming they survive this turn. It probably isn't wise to leave them exposed out here, but yeah, we'll drop them here next turn, and then we'll wait till the rest of our fleet arrives. They'll join up, and they'll all go after it together. Because that's the French infantry I'm not too afraid of. They have an 8 attack, but these Marines have an 18. And then there's 2 special fortresses, an artillery, and then 1 fighter, so we're going to have to destroy that. Our ship bombardments should do that, no problem. And I have only 5 87Bs. There's going to be a lot of stuff to kill. We might just wait here for 2 or 3 turns and siege the city to try and grab it. It is sort of a big deal. This, I doubt we'll have next turn. I'm pretty sure it's got more than 1 guy protecting it. Actually, let's see how many... No, I'm going to wait until next turn. That way I have the most up-to-date information. Right. There we go. Okay, so that stack is out. Killed 1 more. And that guy, they're all going to pile on top of him probably, but that's 1 more dead one. What are America's units looking like now? Down to 300 1939s. It's better than we were. Well, we might not have made as big an impact in that number, though, as I would have liked. 10 Iowa classes. They're building them so fast. Okay, also, one of you, you're all veterans, right? Yeah. Go kill this. Okay, next turn, I think we're landing at Georgetown, too. We got a lot of stuff to bombard it with. Well, not a lot to bombard. We got a handful of Deutschlands and a Bismarck, but we've got quite a few 87Bs. I think we can take it. And if not, we're going to land all our troops there and take it the next turn. Depending on what we see. I'm going to use, actually, while I'm at it. Oh, hi there. Okay, well that's just 3 C2s. My guys can handle that. Really? They don't have any fighters here? No fighters. Huh. Okay. Ah, hey, we got in contact with Venezuela. Hi, guys. I can actually trade with them somehow? Sure, you want gems? How about we add some dyes on top of that? They're kind of stingy, aren't they? Come on, give me the money that you got. That's some good stuff. How about that? Okay, well, at least they want it more. Let's just take whatever we can get. That was it. I think that's... No, we have already got contact with Colombia. Oh, that was our spy. I keep accidentally doing that. Okay, we're in Venezuela now. Let's see what they got. A transport, and that's it. Okay, they do not start with a navy, because I'm pretty sure they've never been at war with anyone. They got nothing but some light tanks and a bunch of infantry. Not even that many. They have a minor air force, but at least they've got one. More than I can say for Colombia. Chile still has a bunch of tanks somewhere, but we killed quite a few when we took this city. And we'll have that next turn. That'll be it for Peru. It's going to be a while before our men make it up here. Take that. What I'm probably going to do is have these workers finish this road, They'll run one right up to here, through this hill. It'll take a little while, because they're all other workers. But I'll grab all the other ones I've got. We'll bring them all in on the project. Because there might be one or two in here as well. That'll connect La Paz, and then once we get it connected to this road, it'll connect up Lima. Which I think also connects to the rubber here, because they can use that. And then that gives us an avenue to more easily access the rest of this stuff. Once we get it connected all the way up to Colombia, assuming that they haven't done all that work for us, then we're solid. On this side, at least. Then I'll just have to connect through the middle somewhere, and we'll have an easy path from east to west and north, all the way through the Amazon. Same thing here. It looks like there's a solid road that I'm assuming curves down here, goes through these two, because that's a forest right there. That makes sense. Yeah, they went up to the forests, connected up as close as they could right here in the jungle. But the road ends here, so it does not extend over into Venezuela. I'm assuming Venezuela's not dumb enough to leave these guys out here alone, so they've probably put a road onto one of these, maybe? Hopefully. If they didn't, because these are all jungles, then that kind of sucks. But if they did, all I have to do is put a road there. And we're good. And did I bring workers with this army? No, this is a conquering force. They only have British militia here. Well, there's no road here either, so we'll make sure to take that. Like, destroy it, specifically. I guess I could just drop a guy and make sure we have the worker. That way, no matter what happens, we're good. And then as long as these ones are moving forward, that's a convoy, so they're going to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I can just send out all 3 Bismarcks. Sink them immediately once they're within range, and then we blow up the convoy. And that's some more American forces down. I'm so annoyed that we didn't even get one of the battleships. They might leave now, because, like, their fighters shot at us. They might stay there, though. Okay, I have two new Hindenburgs that are coming in. I'm probably going to want them to go down to Gibraltar. I'd like to keep them in the Atlantic, but we're losing guys too fast. In the next 4 turns, though, I'll have 3 new Hindenburgs, so that's pretty cool. Nothing exciting over there. Pretty sure I've already done everything I can do over here. Because I don't think there's any way I can get a tank on this island until I actually have New Caledonia itself. So there's no point in getting any tanks ready. Alright. What does this tech get us? Is this one of the boring techs? Yeah, we might as well build it. It's a 1 point better attack than the Panzer 3F. Or 3H. And that's it. Does it cost more? No. Exact same cost. Exact same everything. With 1 point better attack. Exactly 1. It's so lame. I'm pretty sure I have to get both. Yeah, I have to get the air one next, which is another lame tech that gets me nothing exciting. But once I have those, we can get all kinds of cool stuff. Alright, let's go to next turn. I meant to turn the battles back on again, but we haven't been getting bombed consistently lately, so it's no big deal. If only that worker had moved south last turn. I would have been able to set something up to get them before this is all over, but now they're going to starve in the mountains. That's the Andes, right? Pretty sure. Hi, bud. Okay, let's see what these guys are doing. Interesting. They're peeling off to the sides. I don't have quite as many guys down there, like planes, but I can move them around pretty easily. And we've pretty well consolidated the area down there, too. They're going to have to send more than just a couple gangs if they want to actually stop us down there. The real question is, where are all the flak going? Are they just leaving? I think they're just getting away from the cities. Ooh. They've moved into the kill zone. I can at least kill some of them, unless that flak moves in there with them. We're killing something. Probably everyone on that because if I can wound them all, I'll send my tanks in to finish what's left. I think there's only one flak. I'd like to destroy it, but I get the feeling if it moves south, that's still too many guys for our 87Bs to chew through. Okay, there we go. So, the 87Bs are going to focus on that middle stack. I'm going to deploy panzers to kill the ones on the roads. Good, they're splitting this force. That was a big stack. There were a lot of guys there. But it looks like they're abandoning their attack on that coastal city, whose name I cannot remember. It starts with a B, that much I know. Yeah, they're heading west. I don't think they get the idea, though. It doesn't matter where they go. More stinking flak. Those guys are going to be right on top of Georgetown, but I don't think they'll try to take it. Okay, some of them are moving in. That whole stack probably will. I'm not going to bomb them until they take one more step onto that middle square. Because that's their big flak army. If I can get a road down immediately, I don't have to use 87Bs on them. Well, I'm kind of putting together a plan. If I can get that stack vulnerable to where the flak are on top, and in a place where my panzers can attack, I can attack and destroy them without having to expend a single 87B, which are more valuable because they're harder to get down here, and they can kill. And they're much easier to shoot down. My best bet for that is if these workers can finish the road here in 1 or 2 turns. But actually, no, I need them to do it in 1. I don't think I have enough people to get that done. I have quite a few workers that I've massed together, but it won't be enough. Yeah, they keep bringing in new flak. Got like 19 of the stinking things total, and they've brought them all south for some reason. I think once we deter this big force, because it is a bunch of them in that stack. It's a good move. I can't fault them for it. I just wish I could bring in my army HQs and bombard them for it. That's sort of exciting, having my fleets get so close. That one closing in on Georgetown. I wish I could bring in my my 3 carriers that are down here in the south, but I kind of need them now. I might move them, actually. We'll see. They can't do a whole lot with the flak everywhere. But I'm gonna see where we are by the end of next turn. At least by the end of my bombing. Okay, yep. There is a road that leads all the way through. It's on that hill. There'd be no reason for them to actually go that way otherwise. Is that all of them? It's quite a few, but it's a noticeable difference. We did kill a bunch of them in these last couple turns. Okay, they're out. They're having none of this. They actually might have come and dropped a bunch of guys here a turn ago. But I feel like if they did that, we'd either see the stack on the beaches, or we wouldn't have seen the ships, one of the two. Something's fought at Georgetown. They did go to war with Brazil. I guess Brazil actually tried to take it. Because that guy's an elite. And I know they didn't fight with Venezuela and Colombia. Aha! There's our target. I've been waiting for that thing to show up. Just a mysterious convoy with a battleship sailing around was making me very uncomfortable. I'd kind of throw a wrench into my plans up here if Japan was able to grab Dutch Harbor before me. I don't see that happening if I'm not bombing it. Yeah, I don't think we need light land for anything. This one here, so I'm not going to touch that. There's a pollution that didn't get cleaned up that I actually saw, thought that I needed to go wake a guy up to deal with it, and I didn't. It's that one that I didn't notice till this time. Right on the border between France and Italy. I think it's actually Switzerland and Italy. But anyone else who was actually watching probably noticed it too. Oh, I can build artillery offensives now. And mobile artillery. What do you guys look like? Bombard of 20. What's an HQ? 28? 30. Mobile artillery are neat, but not good enough. And get the research lab first. Need to make sure our science is kept on the higher end. It'd be cool if I got the opportunity to actually build King Tigers and Junker 488s before the game is over. Do you have a mass transit system? Build that before anything else. Everyone wants to build convoys now. I'm gonna have to go through and change a bunch of panzer building. Swap everyone over to the 4Fs? I think that's what they're called. What a game changer. Okay, wanted to make sure we still saw that, just in case I forget. Yeah, that one. Wake up you. Actually, You might have been on your way to do something. You're getting woken up anyway. I guess he's the nearest one to deal with that? Yeah, pretty much. I should probably get another guy out here. I think I saw another pollution somewhere. I just need to conscript, like, the 1 or 2 viewers who actually consistently watch all the way through this. I see a bunch of views, but I feel like most people don't actually watch. But I know there's one of you who does watch, like, every one of these all the way through in actual detail. It's kind of cool, actually, because I don't know why someone would. There's a ton of busy work, a ton of boring stuff that I'm simply too lazy to actually cut, but big preach, especially on the giving me random trivia information about the world. That's always a cool feature that I get just by doing this series. It's always fun. Okay, so these 87Bs are going to start killing this stack. I don't think that the US is going to add more guys to this, so we're just going to hurt them all, and then just start bombing them every turn. Within 3, they should be all gone. Those guys, I'm going to try to bomb down and have these panzers. I need more down here, but these ones should be enough to probably deal with the whole stack. If not, I have some guys I can send out from over here too. How fast can you guys get this done? 10 turns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're not going to get it done in time. So I might want to send out whatever infantry I can onto this space, so that next turn I can bomb this stack, and if I can get it to where the flak are on top, which is going to take a while, but if I can get it there, on the grassland, my infantry can attack and wipe them out before they have a chance to do anything else. We take out those and these, that cuts their flak numbers way down. And hopefully next turn, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hopefully we'll have Georgetown. That is going to be a huge deal. Okay, there is a Bismarck with these. I didn't see any, so I wasn't sure. But it looked like the Americans did not flee either, so we can take out the rest of their fleet, hopefully, this turn. Destroy that stupid sub. How many of those things they have left? I'm pretty sure they never build subs. They're down to 3. I swear they're coming for these guys. If I have my way, they will never, ever get there. Alright, so hopefully next turn, we will have 2 more British cities, 3, if you include Georgetown, which, why wouldn't you? We'll wipe Peru off the map. And that'll be most of the big stuff. And we'll also start in on the maneuvering to deal with the US problem a little more. La Paz hopefully won't have that much in the way of resistance, because we're going to clear Peru out completely, and I'll have a number of paratroopers inside. What was it I wanted to check? Georgetown. Georgetown's not the one I was thinking of, but I actually do want to check it. Okay, looks like it's 3 militia and 1 garrison. And that's it. That should be reasonably easy to take out. Wasn't any of these. I don't think it was New Caledonia that I wanted to check. No, it's Alice Springs, that's right. So I can actually figure out how I want to approach the city. Okay, they got 3 people. So I should probably hit them this turn, that way I can get them twice next turn. If they only had 2, I probably would have dropped him there. How are they building a 1939? Oh, right, they're not America. They don't have 1941s yet, do they? They got Free Poland. They still have a British India infantry somewhere. Where? Where could that guy possibly be? 50 British infantry. Is he like in the middle of China on a mountain, somehow still alive? I don't know where that... Like, they can only be built here using this resource, which I'm pretty sure all of it is located here. And they never connected Kathmandu, far as I'm aware, or Africa. So they were never connected to an import. That's weird. Does Moscow have an import? I don't think it... No, it does. They might have used that. I don't know if they could make use of that. I feel like they can't, because if they could, all of my British games would have been a lot easier. I don't know where that British India infantry could possibly be. Right, let's go over to our domestic. Those are Stugs. Go to Panzers. To Laos. Panzer 4F. Oh, these are Panzer IVs, not Panzer IIIs. Interesting. Wonder if they have some other hidden benefit. That's kind of cool, though. We actually got to Panzer IVs. It's a tiny little marginal benefit. I thought the name looked weird, and I knew that it wasn't the same as what it was, of course, but for some reason I was not processing that that was the actual next generation. I thought it was just a incremental improvement. They're no more expensive, though, so I might as well build them. They look weird. If the model I'm seeing is any actual indication, they look significantly different, but also kind of the same. That's bizarre. Okay, so that's all of our panzers, then. I think it is. I'm kind of excited to get to these guys, too. Upgrade my Nissen house. That's a pretty significant buff. Now, what's that I get here? Oh, that right there is the... So that's the the big Tiger. So the regular Panzer... That's the good Panzer IV. The Panther's terrifying in every way. There's the SS Panzer. 38, 34... It's just better than the Panther. Why would you... That's 330, 190, same as normal. 500. So it's like more expensive than standard Panzer, much less expensive than a Tiger. Huh. It looks like I get... Oh, mobile rocket artillery. Still just a range of 1, though. Not really worth, in my opinion. What's the other thing I get out of this? Oh, that's the other tank destroyer. This is where you get your Messerschmitt 262s. These guys are awesome. These are the jet fighters. They're the best fighters in the game, as far as I know. Oh, that is the scariest bomber. I mean, yeah, it's much scarier than that. 18? 18? That's the best? I thought these guys had a much better range than that. That's no better than my standard 88s, is it? They're not democracy. Let's see. Oh, okay, it's actually very much better. But it's nothing like I thought it was. These guys are getting out here in the 20s and 30s. The B-29 has a range of 30. And a bombard of 80 and a rate of fire of 6. And these guys are... A 60 bombard, rate of fire of 4. Very good, don't get me wrong. But only a defense of 4 and an 18 range against that monstrosity? How expensive is it? More expensive. That thing is more expensive than this. This seems unfair. That's super frustrating. That kind of takes all the wind out of it. Makes it a lot less fun. Oh well. I can at least get my, once I get over here, I can get the Focke-Wulf upgrade. Do the standard Focke-Wulfs actually upgrade into those? No. I just build the different ones instead. Looks like they do have a better range, though. By 1, which is significant, because it gives them 1 better actual fighter range. Where's the Mustang? The P-50... Is it P-52? I think it's a P-52, right? P-51. Okay, very good. About the equivalent of my, my Focke-Wulfs, but not as good as the, Messerschmitt 262. Not even close. It was the first actual jet engine aircraft. It just never saw actual action because the Germans ran out of everything by the time they got them off the ground. Well, cool. So there's 5 infantry outside of Peru. Oh my goodness. Is there 4 in there? It's going to take all of them just to take it. If I'm not missing some tricky thing somewhere in there. But I think that means at least we'll get 1 worker out of it. Alright, well, I'm going to end this one here. Oh, that. Hold on. Let me grab that before I'm done, too. Man, I don't have any workers nearby. You. Also, they keep doing this, and it's really frustrating. I think they're the only ones that are. Pretty sure Japan has stopped sending units into my territory, as is Finland. Italy probably wants to send its units through so that they can, like, get down here or over here or something to improve spaces. I could let them move their workers around because they're not going to cause any trouble, really, but they might get in the way and cost my units one movement somewhere that'll be just annoying enough to make it too big of a deal, so I'm going to keep kicking them out. Alright, well that is going to be it for this one. If you have not yet, please check the link in the description for my book. If you like the look of it, give it a read, and if you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.